Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the booth.
Just start rapping. Fuck it.
Yeah. Listen, I'm here to spit some facts for you little mother... Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome back to the booth, episode 11. And today is just the boys. It's another boys podcast. We got Justin Bofshever over here.
The boys.
Yes, sir.
The boys. I don't know why I went
And then we got Matt Barran.
Let's go.
The boys. Woo! Yes, man, we've had some unbelievable guests since
unbelievable.
What was it?
I believe it
5?
though. I believe it. It's not unbelievable.
Oh, you believe it?
I believed it.
I believe it too.
I believe in it.
And I believe that moving forward, we're gonna get even better at doing what we're doing, and getting just as awesome guests as we had on before.
Yeah.
I'm really excited.
I'm excited. I'm always excited. I'm in the moment. The past was great. The future's great. Yeah, I'm excited.
So how are you guys doing? What's been going on in your lives? You know, everyone's on a fit craze right now.
Yeah,
that's what we've been doing.
On the grind. Maybe guest one, who we're not even supposed to talk about because this is not the guest one recap, but I'm on the Blatchy Fitness grind, so I'm gonna continue to talk about my friend. Like,
shout out to Blatchy Fit. You know what? We're gonna throw it down in the description. So if any of you guys are trying to get your workout on, wait, how does it work?
You can use my promotion code that Nico never gave me.
Doesn't know yet. He doesn't know
it's
yet.
The promotion code I'm making up right now. I'm not sure what the promotion gets you. But the promotion pretty much gets you in the front door.
Yes.
It's called the Act Now promotion, and you take the first step, and you either go DM him or you DM one of our guests that we're going to be talking about, Jake Hitman Fitness.
Yep.
Or anyone, or you do anything and you act right now and you go and work out.
Yes,
That's
sir.
the promotion code. The Start Now, Act Now.
Why don't you tell them a little bit about what his program entails?
But do it like a commercial.
Yeah.
All right, and
it's like a sponsor.
This is a unpaid sponsorship, and this is for Blatchy Fitness, and this is also for Hitman Fitness, two of our guests. But it's really just for you to get in the gym, and this is totally unscripted. Do you struggle to fit in around your peers? Are you constantly surrounded by people that look in better shape than you?
Yes.
Do you want more out of life?
Yes.
Go and work out. How? You just start now. You go act right now. Work out. That's the fitness page. Oh, where? I don't know. Blatchy Fitness. Where? I don't know. Hitman Fitness. Where? I don't know. Fitness. Where? Gym's gym. I don't know. Work out.
Yes.
Start doing something.
It done. Hey, even if it's like going and taking, like, just go take a run. Just start.
Yeah, run. Cycle, swim, jump.
Yep.
Push up.
Listen,
fitness.
Any kind of momentum. Like it's honestly, that's one of the biggest keys also. It's just building momentum. So the minute, like, it's like when you get an essay for school, right? You're sitting there and you're going, damn, like, I really don't want to do this right now. Like, this is going to suck. And the minute you start, like, you're thinking, like, oh, I have to write all this stuff. And the minute you start, before you know it, you're done.
It's just starting. The hardest step, like we say. Take the first step. That's the hardest one, but it's really the easiest because it's like the easiest step is the first one in a sense, because it's like, let's relate it to the cold shower.
Yep.
The easiest step is like actually just physically turning that shower on. But in a sense, it's the hardest step because that's what differentiates where the comfort level becomes the uncomfortable level, and where you have to actually like man up and just figure out what are you going to perceive in that reality.
Yep.
And it's the easiest step, but it's the hardest step. And it's the first step. So take it.
Yes, take it and you will be on your way.
And I know we're joking around a lot in this episode, but it's serious. Like,
yes.
That's a serious thing. Take your first step. It's very important.
And then for the people that want to do the Blatchy Fit, they can't message him. So what, should they message
Blatchy,
us?
like specifically for Nico Blashman, which is Blatchy Fitness, you can reach out to us. His page is private. I don't know if you can message it, but what you can message is Nico Blashman Fitness, I believe. Is his other page.
Yeah,
I don't know. We'll link it. I should know it, but we'll link it.
And worst case, you guys just reach out to us through DMs and we'll connect.
So Nico runs a live. It's Instagram. You sign up for it, and he gives you everything listed there that you can do on your own terms, and it's all pretty much body weight, and it's phenomenal. And I definitely recommend checking it out.
Yep.
And for those of you who are looking maybe to get into the gym, guest number, what was that? Episode 9. Jake Hitman Fitness. Jake, who's an animal. If you haven't seen episode 8 yet, make sure you check it out. With Jake, Pascal, he is an absolute animal. It's absolute world record holder. But he also has a fitness program. My dad's in it. But it's all personal training. It's very, very amazing one-on-one work. And I know he does diets as well. So Blatchy Fitness, Hitman Fitness, both on Instagram. Reach out to us or just take the first step and go on a walk today. Go for a run today. And there's no time like the present.
There we go. So how do you guys
feel?
How you guys been feeling after working out? How do you feel?
I talked about it previously on one of our podcasts. I was saying how like I first started and getting back into it. Like I felt like, I guess it just felt like good. Like after workout, like I just feel good.
Yeah.
In general.
Definitely.
Same with me. I've been honestly feeling way more confident. It's just like just that one little simple thing I'm doing is literally changing my mentality throughout the day now.
There's a lot of benefiting
100%.
factors that go into it, and you don't really realize until you actually do it.
Exactly.
And it's, for me at least, yes, you get the, like you're working out. So your body, I put on like, I think it's like 2.5 pounds already. And so I'm trying to gain weight, but it's always more muscle for me. So like I'm realizing I'm leaning out, but I'm putting on weight. So it's equating to the muscle.
Yep.
So I see the like, hey, like I'm working out, I'm getting bigger, I'm getting stronger again. I'm running, so my miles, if you're following the Instagram page, my miles are going down. They're not fucking good, but they're going down.
Yeah.
I went from almost a 13-minute mile to a 10-minute mile to like a 8 or 9 minute mile.
Yeah.
And this is over 2 weeks. 2.5 weeks. I'm running in Air Max 95s. I just bought a pair of shoes yesterday. Brooks shoes. They're supposed to be like you're running on a cloud.
Yep.
Shout out, bro.
I put those shoes on.
Send you
That's
an invoice.
another unpaid. Someone's got to pay us.
Nah, we'll send them an invoice.
Send them the invoice. But no, I put those shoes on in the store. I'm not even joking. And I was like, fuck, these are pretty comfortable. Took them off. I was like, yeah, I'll get them. I put my Vans back on and I stood up and my feet just started killing me.
Really?
Yeah, dude, those shoes are insane. So I'm actually looking forward to running again. I need an excuse to run because I don't wear my shoes when I do the workouts at home. It's all on like a yoga mat.
So how does that feel though, like after running? Because some people have problems, like knee problems, like
as we know,
you had an injury. So.
Yeah, countless knee injuries, multiple surgeries. My knees are shot.
So how does it feel though?
So I'm not gonna lie. The first one, I just went and I did it. It was 3 miles. I just said, you know what, I'm gonna do this run. I didn't have much confidence in myself, but I persisted throughout it, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking do it. And my knees killed afterwards. The next day, not like a pain, like I was like worried that I tore anything again, not like that. Yeah. But overall, I was so sore. I'm not gonna lie. Luckily, work in cool industries, so I was able to get some like topical lotions and creams that really helped out a lot. Shout out. And I also am lucky enough to have a pool in my backyard. So when I got home from this just run that was way too hot, I just literally like stripped down and jumped into the pool and just laid in there for a while, like a semi-cold tub pool.
That's actually
healed a lot of my pain as well.
That's a good point. We should talk about like rehab things that we could do that they could do to like rehab their bodies if they're having any problems with like the gym or whatever. After the gym.
There's a ton. I mean, obviously, what was my dad's episode? I don't know.
Episode 7.
5, 6, 7. Chiropractic care, stretching. Those are really things you can do. Obviously, you can go to a chiropractor and get worked on, or you can stretch at home whenever you want. Do yoga.
You've been on the yoga.
The yoga. My girlfriend she keeps me on top of it. There's a lot of times where I do not want to do it, and Kayla's like, "You need to. We're doing it.
Start doing
right
my hips
now."
I've never done yoga.
Everybody needs a Kayla in their life to tell them, you need to do yoga right now. Because I'm like, after you do the stretching and the cold tubs, the cold showers, the chiropractic care, all this thing, you don't feel bad after you work out. You feel even healthier.
Yeah.
But you got to get over the first week to 2 like of the hell week where you're just sore after every single fucking workout.
Yeah, this week I finally started working out again after like 2 years.
Yeah.
I feel great. I feel super sore, ridiculously sore. I don't really know how to stretch all that much. I got to start figuring out. I got to maybe like look it up on YouTube.
YouTube's free. If you want to subscribe Peloton's program, you can subscribe to just the channel. And
man, we're just shouting out all this free publicity. Yo, someone hire us.
I'm wearing a polo shirt. They don't pay me. No, but Peloton has like a lot of like really just simple and like or advanced classes that are pretty easy. But yeah, it's as simple as like stretching. Like if you don't do yoga, you're probably not stretching. So like bend down and try to touch your toes. And if you can't, like one of my coworkers who's like awesome guy, he's probably like maybe 50, mid 50s. And like I remember 2 months ago when he showed me, he's like, dude, I can't, look how low, I can't even touch my knees. And 2 months later, he's like bending down and he's touching his toes. I was like, what'd you do? He's like, man, I just started stretching and now I'm doing a little bit of yoga. And it's like, damn, after 2 months, you can see how happy and a difference in his life. Like, just stretch. Like, you don't need to overthink those things. Like, we overthink so much all the time. Like, seriously, to take that, and it's take the first step. This is episode Take the First Step. Exactly. I don't know if we had that episode yet.
We talk about it a lot, though. So if you guys have been listening thus far, and if you haven't taken the first step already, what are you waiting for? Yeah. Just take it.
You've probably heard us say, take the first step, and perception is your reality.
And cold showers. We love our cold showers.
Take them. I took it this... You guys been taking cold showers? I'm calling you out.
No, I haven't, actually. I haven't.
I have. I'm back on. I had too many episodes where I sat here and said I hadn't. So I'm back consistently. Yeah.
We preach it, but we don't do it.
No.
You're doing it.
Yeah. There's no excuse for it. Yeah. It's like I want to sit here and like I want to go for the people that need it, but honestly, I need it. Like it's just for me. Like I say, like my always like go to thing, because the reason I do the cold showers is for like, first of all, consistency, and then that what we talk about. It's just like when I don't want to do something, I'll get something done. Yeah. But for me, it's like I do making my bed in the morning. Yeah. That's always been my thing, where it's like, oh my gosh, I don't want to do this shit. Especially right now, because I'm sitting on the couch. Like I have to do it in the mornings. Yeah. So it's like, that's like my go-to thing for that in particular. But
do you shower in the morning?
No, I don't. I shower the night before.
I'm just kidding.
Because then, like, I go to work. Okay. And like, my work is out in the field.
I got you.
Yeah, so if I'm taking a shower, just to go sweat and get completely dirty.
Exactly.
No, I was gonna say, if you're already, because not everyone showers in the morning. Yeah. But like, if you're already in the shower, like, there is no excuse to not just make it cold.
Yeah.
But
because you're actually turning the water on.
Yeah. To make it hot. From work, you need to just get in a cold shower and clean. I know you're probably looking for that hot shower, but like,
not even that. It's just like. The way I like the cold showers, because it's like it ramps me up and it gets me going.
Yeah, but you're taking cold showers at night, so like, what's the point of ramping you up when it's your downtime, basically?
And I'll take them at night, and it'll do that. It'll actually bring me down, and I don't know. It's just like it's so like mental for me. But I challenge anyone, you guys, anyone listening,
for sure.
If you are scared to do the cold shower because you're scared of the cold water or like that shock, I'm going to say this. If you live in Florida, no, if you live in Florida, which a lot of our demographic it does, it's hot as fucking all hell outside right now. Yep. So this is your homework for this week. You're going to go on a 1 mile run. I don't care if you don't think you can do it. Yep. Because I just did 3 miles and I tell you, I couldn't fucking do it.
Walk it if you need to.
You're just not going to stop moving. Walk it, crawl it, run it, sprint it. I don't give a fuck. Roll it.
Yeah, don't drive it.
You can do a little like pimp walk with it. I don't care. Just do the whole mile. I don't care if it takes you all day. But you're going to be really hot afterwards, and you're going to go take a cold shower.
That's a good point, honestly.
The shower is going to feel so refreshing. Yeah. And you're going to realize that water is the same temperature every morning.
Yep. That's a good way to start, honestly.
It's your perception.
I like that.
So that's the homework for you guys, me, everyone this week. The mile roll, pimp walk, run. Yeah. That's what it's going to be called now. And then the cold shower after it.
So going into all these podcasts that we just did with some awesome guests, do you guys have any? I know you guys weren't there for the Clem episode, and that was great. She was a great guest. Shout out to Clem,
and shout out to every one of her fans. Oh yes. That have been showing love, and also shout out to all of our fans and anyone who's watched that episode or any episode. Like, we say it all the time. We do this because we have a genuine conversation for ourselves and almost forget the cameras are here sometimes. Yep. But at the end of the day, seeing some views come in and some like DM messages and recognition, like man, it gets us going. Yeah. Seriously. So thank you so much for that's what, not it's not what drives us, but man, do we appreciate having a I don't even want to say like a fan base, just like a community.
Yeah,
exactly.
We're not on top here. It's literally just a community. So like reach out to us. We love it. We want to talk to every single person, any question, any personal thing.
Yep.
Any struggle, any good news.
This is fulfilling my
Reach
goal
out
too.
to us.
This
Yeah.
is my goal on the wall for the people that haven't seen it yet, which is nobody because I haven't posted any pictures the when I was supposed to. It says, "My dream is for this podcast to change someone's life in a good way."
Yep.
And from the things that we've been hearing from some of you guys already, like I've done it.
You have
I've
to
hit
cross that one off. You're
This
gonna
is
have to make a new
success.
one.
This
Yeah.
podcast has been successful to me.
Success since day one. Since
Exactly.
the first time we started talking.
And thank you guys for helping us get to 125 subscribers on YouTube.
Seriously,
Yeah,
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
that goes
They-
goes to the love.
They
We need
say
the party
100
poppers.
Yeah, they say 100 is the hardest to get to. So
Yeah.
we've been out there for a little while now, but it's thank you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, it's been. We really appreciate
So
every single one of you.
You guys notice. So we've had how many guests so far? Have you guys noticed any what is it, like a reoccurring similarity between all of our guests with something that they've done, the way they've gone about doing what they're doing? What's that?
Like for Nico, he just what is playing in the ECHL now.
He was, but
Or he was.
Yeah,
he'll be back next season.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's gonna go back.
But yeah, he made it to that level. He played professional. And
Shout out to Nico.
David just recently opened up a new
Yes.
gym.
Oh my
That's
gosh, yes.
huge.
Shout out to David.
Yeah.
Yo,
Episode.
congratulations.
That was
man.
episode 5 early, but that was a huge accomplishment. For
Yeah.
All these people that are coming on the podcast
So
saying what
they're
they want to
still-
do.
Yeah.
They're getting
Exactly.
it done. I love it. I love it.
I see consistency in the sense consistency, but in like the perseverance, the drive. Every single person that we come on here is like, I mean, I think actually Clem said it was a little easy in her modeling experience, but it's because she didn't go in. She was able to define the path where she wanted to go.
Yeah.
But I don't think she took life. For
I think
anything.
I think she
easy.
was enjoying it a
Yeah.
lot. That made it seem easy.
Yeah.
But you got to remember, like, dude, posting like,
Every
pictures on
day.
Instagram
Oh.
every day. Yeah, that's hard,
Dude,
It's very
running
hard.
an Instagram account or any social media
Yeah, you-
account is not easy.
It's very hard.
But yes, every single one of those people, number one on the checklist, are fucking enjoying what they're doing.
Yep.
Like they are having fun.
All of
They
them.
love their life. They're living their life, and they're not doing it for really anyone else.
Camera just cut out.
I got a backup camera
okay.
down here. Oh, I'm just on top of things
Yeah, you
today.
are.
Everyone who comes on this podcast is consistently doing what they do and what they love, and they're not really letting anything stop them. Lee, he's not doing this for other people. Ronnie, Clem, they have a following, but this is still what they want to do with their lives. And then you got Harley, my dad, who's just consistently been grinding his whole entire life through adversity, and then Jake, who just talk about adversity. That guy, you weren't here for that one, but that was that was a hell of a story. And if you haven't seen that episode yet either, I highly suggest that one. But it's everyone living their best life that they want to live and enjoying it. And no matter what, they go and they keep doing, and they keep grinding, and they keep going after what their goals are.
Yeah, they're still like conquering what they said they wanted to do. They're still achieving new things, and I mean, they're doing pretty damn well for
Seriously.
what they're doing.
It's all about adversity. Look at our podcast right now. I don't even know if you guys can see what's going on, but we have a camera that's just died in the middle of recording. We just switched to another phone. Obviously, if you're just listening to the audio, you're not really hearing much of a difference, except CJ's not talking right now. But everything in life, even if you plan for it to be correct, even if we can plan this podcast to a T and for no imperfections, some shit's gonna fucking happen, and you're gonna have to go through adversity in life, in anything, and you're gonna have to be able to jump and battle and keep going. And it's not about if you get knocked down. It's not about if like you fail at something or something isn't going your way.
Yep.
It's all about perception, and you just keep rolling forward. So yeah, that's my little rabble while we just got the camera back on.
Yeah, I'm back, boys. I'm back. Yeah, man.
Is that one live?
Yeah, that one's live. Oh, man, these guests have been absolutely phenomenal, and I really took, like, after we just talked about it. like when he said that he's been doing this for 10 years and like it really hasn't turned into a business for him and it's just stayed a hobby, like the fact that he's still going at it, like that really goes to show you that like, and this man's happy, like he's happy what he's doing.
Happy.
You feel it through the, like if you guys haven't listened to the podcast, like his podcast,
he's very
go
passionate.
take a listen. You will hear how passionate he is when he's talking. I enjoy every single episode no matter what they're talking about.
Yeah,
because you feel 100%. It. So it's just like find something that you're passionate about and then just do it.
Yeah. And stop overthinking. Everyone overthinks it. And so I'm just talking aloud to myself, to everyone, but like, don't overthink your life. If you want to go get lunch, like don't overthink the lunch. Like just go and get it. Like there's not enough time to be thinking and trying to plan for stuff to go perfect. Like, like, like shit happens and you're going to have to just roll with it. But as Jake says, like, don't fucking quit.
Yeah.
Just don't fucking quit.
And people say like all the time, if you want to do something, like you just got to do it, because otherwise you're not going to know if you like it or not.
Exactly.
Because if you're just like thinking it, you're never going to know, like, okay, if I'm thinking it, it's not going to go anywhere. Just thinking about it, like I actually have to do something to figure out, like,
you have to
if
put
I like
the energy
it or not.
out there.
Exactly.
Just look at us. I mean, if you guys go and you haven't seen the first episode that we did, go take a look at it. Or this, second episode was with Nico.
So our literal first episode.
Our real first episode was the one that was shot with Nico, and you'll tell the difference. Like that one, the audio quality was a little off.
The camera's set up differently.
Very different. The lighting was bad.
Yeah, different spot.
And look at us. We're only on episode 11, and it's much nicer now. The setup, everything, like the way we've gone about it it's just, it's just, you don't, every time you start, don't picture a perfect scenario. Like just go in and just do it and expect it to be not that great. Like that's the way, like shoot for the best.
Have your vision.
Don't expect for it to be perfect, because at the end of the day it will never be perfect.
Look at us, like we still I don't know, we still gotta work on this.
I don't know if they can see it, maybe not, but that's
I don't know if they could
but see to that point, it's a great point. But have your vision still, like don't go in and think, like I think Ronnie said it, and I don't know if I actually agreed with it when she said that she goes into
I didn't either.
She goes into auditions like not really thinking she's gonna get the part. I think she maybe didn't mean it in that sense, but like you should go in being confident in yourself that you can do this, because if you don't believe that you can, you don't need to do anything, because you're not going to. But you have to accept that there's gonna be hills. It's not gonna be like, oh, CJ's here. Here's the podcast. Here's 1 million followers. It's okay. Now, what adversities are we gonna overcome?
Yeah.
And back to that Nipsey Hussle song, like the difference between success and people who aren't successful is literally that they didn't fucking quit. They went through all those emotions once again and never ever quit. Take that first step, people. That's the only way to start, is that first step.
Don't be afraid like of expecting the most and failing, because you embrace that feeling. That meant that you were part of the select few that decided to actually go do what you want to do. And like it didn't work out, embrace it. Understand that you never want to feel this feeling again. Like try to make it so the next time you do it, you'll figure, try to take some time to figure out, how can I do it better? How can I not end up with this result again? Because by failure, like we say all the time, we post on our Instagram, failure's not failure, it's a lesson. You gotta take it that way. You gotta take it as in,
you're learning
this
from
is
it.
a new way not to do what I just did.
Exactly. And to the same point, it's like, go into with the intentions, like if you want to be, we'll relate everything to sports all the time. So like if you want to be a hockey player or a basketball, if you want to be in the NBA, like obviously your goal in life is to be in the NBA. So you're going to try every single day to get there. But if you don't play for an NBA team and you still enjoyed every single thing you did and that you technically lived that pro athlete life, it shouldn't be a failure, because like your real goal was to be a basketball player or a hockey player or an artist or whatever it is. So you don't need the media to define that for you. Your success comes from within. And so all that adversity that you're overcoming is just building that up for yourself. One day we may get the recognition from the world that everyone in the world is going to be watching this podcast to relate to us. Or it'll be a thing that we just sat in your bedroom and recorded for fucking 10 years. But I sure as hell tell you, it's a success every single time we record, because I'll say it every time. I'm going to leave here feeling so much healthier, so much better. Your mind's like the biggest muscle in your body or whatever that is. So like if you're going to work out your body, you sure as hell better be listening to this podcast and working out your mind, or journaling or reading, or I need to read more. Like educate yourself.
Educate yourself. Knowledge.
Knowledge is power, man. Knowledge is power. Seriously. So who? I don't want to say who was your favorite guest because that's hard.
That's easy.
Well, I know what your answer is. But what was your? Do you have a favorite moment? A favorite story?
Fuck.
You guys have something that you want to reflect on?
There's so much. It's just like, what do I pick?
Harley, bro. Harley.
Yeah, that was a very good episode.
A phenomenal episode.
Yeah.
But I constantly think about that story that he had with the old lady.
Yeah.
It's just like there's a reason it went kind of viral on TikTok. It's why so many people message us about it. Like just like it was an amazing story. Like just and for those who haven't watched it, I'm not gonna repeat it. Go watch it. No kidding. It's pretty much that he said he talked to an old lady, that
was at work.
A patient,
yeah,
and he was like, "Give me a piece of advice that I can pass on to my young adult kids." And she said that the small shit doesn't matter.
She said, don't sweat the small stuff.
Yes.
And then as everyone was like, oh, like, okay, yeah, that's a great saying. And then she said, what? He said, like, shut up.
Harley was like, thank you so much.
Yeah, she's like, shut up. She's like, well, shut up. There's more to it. And he's like, oh, what? And once again, like, you got to hear him say it, but it's just like, it's all small stuff. Like, so don't, and we didn't really have a chance to discuss what that means. So that's a better question. What does that saying mean to you guys? Like, don't sweat the small stuff, and it's all small stuff.
Well, basically what she was saying though, like, is all small stuff because she was such an old lady that like nothing matters to her. It's only about her health. Like everything else that she lived through is all small stuff compared to like what she's living through now. Because like she's living to live at that point.
Yeah, that's like how I would look at it is like when I'm at Publix getting my pub sub and this guy's taking 20 fucking minutes to make my pub sub. Like I want to get so upset, but in reality, it's not a big deal. Like there's other things going on. I was buying those shoes yesterday and the power went out as I put my card. As I put my card in the thing, the power went out, and the guy's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And it took like 15, 20 minutes. And the guy's like, I'm so sorry. Like this, like that. Like I apologize. And I was just like, man, like,
get your shit together.
I was like, what are you apologizing for? There's nothing you can do.
Yeah,
like this is all small stuff. Like this is just, let's have we sat there and had a 15-minute genuine conversation with some random clerk who, if he's watching this somehow, that was awesome, man. Like, but like, that's what I say. It's all small stuff. Like, don't sweat it. You can perceive life however the hell you want.
100%.
In any single moment, any given moment, you perceive life how you want.
Yeah. I mean, bro, we're so small in the grand scheme of things.
Dude, I think of that all the time.
Yeah, me too.
It's so crazy.
It really does. Like, she's right. Like, at the end of the day, what we talked about also on Heart, like after that conversation we got into, it's just like, I'm not trying to bring it down the mood a bit, but it's just like when you're laying in your deathbed, like you're not thinking about can I get more money or like what, like just anything materialistic. I mean, I wish I want to get a Lamborghini right now. No, you're thinking like I want more time. Like I wish
more love.
I hope that I gave my family maybe, or like that you appreciate your family. Just like all the like it's all little. It really is all little things.
It seems like all you, and like obviously we're not there, so we don't know. But it seems like all you really want in that moment is those things that you took for granted your whole life. Yep. Like those things that you were like, your parents like, why don't let's have a family dinner. Oh, I'm gonna go do this. It's like, oh well, when you're deathbed, you'll probably be like, man, I wish I was like with this more. I wish I was doing this more. Maybe I shouldn't have been like. In a sense, even though we preach, go to gym, go train, like maybe I should take some time off from training and spend some time with like my sisters or my brothers or like whatever it is. Like spend some time with your family and really grow. Like stop trying to grow so much of that materialistic connection and start growing like a spiritual connection. And don't like, let's get out of this like stigma that like spirituality and like being nice to people is weird. Like you can be genuinely nice and caring and compassionate to people around this world that you don't fucking know.
Yep.
And like that's like brotherly love, man. Like just spread it. Like they're like a Rastafarian. Like just spread the love.
Seriously.
I love that.
To go off that, I mean, like for me personally, they both of them know, and I've mentioned it on the podcast before, but like 2 years ago, my dad passed. And it's like, obviously I'm not the one on the deathbed, but it was like going through that. It's just like, damn, I really wish that I could have, the times that he asked me to go here with him, I wish I would have done that. Like the times that he wanted to, just like hang out and like, going out with my friends. because all of us don't really know when our time is coming. So
never know.
Just make sure that you, and this goes back to everything we talk about, make sure that you enjoy life every second of the way. And if you have something that you want to do, like do it. You do not know how much time is left for you. So make sure you go out and at least give it a try. Trust me, you'll feel better failing than having the regret of never doing it.
100%.
I promise you
100%. No, definitely. I'm glad you brought that up because that was seriously such a solid point. And it does go back just to showing like how I relate to everything, to that cold shower. Like, and it brings it to a lighter sense because I'm sure a lot of people can relate to such a serious topic. Like but you can break it down in life, in anything. It's like, get after it. Get after that moment. Don't miss that opportunity. Like, and I'll relate it to the cold showers. Like, every single time, I've never gotten out of like a warm shower, or I've never gotten out of a cold shower and been like, fuck, like I should have taken a warm one, you know? Like, I've never been like, oh, I really, no. But anytime I take a warm shower, I get out of it. I'm like, fuck, I missed my opportunity to like take a cold shower and get comfortable with that uncomfortable feeling and to get after it. And it's in that sense, it's in the sense of like spending time with people. It's in the sense of like getting after your life, your job, quitting a job, starting a job, starting a workout, you know, like just start. Baby. Nothing in life is promised to you. It's like you just have literally this moment. Tomorrow, then that next moment, that future, it's not guaranteed.
Nope.
You have right now, this exact moment. Like, so you better switch the podcast to audio and start your run right now. Like, we don't have the promised time to finish this episode. You know, it's like, get after it. That's the biggest thing I've taken out of like our recap of all these people here. It's like, I would say my dad, Jake, Clem, Ronnie, Lee, every single one of those persons seized the moment. They seized that opportunity in that second. And they started 20 years ago, 30 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago. Whenever they started, they've built from nothing to quite some accomplishments.
And really quick, just to touch on that, because there might be people listening that are a little older, and you're like, oh, if only I would have started years ago. Well, just start now then. Just get it done. So in a couple years, you can look back and be like, thank God I started, 3, 5, 10 years ago.
Even if you only get to look back like tomorrow, like if you're like, man, I should have started 20 years ago, and you're like, I'm going to start today. You'll look back tomorrow and say, fuck, am I happy I started today.
Yeah, and there's no wrong time to start. Like, anybody can start at any moment in their life with anything.
Exactly.
You hear those stories all the time. They're like, okay, I started like when I was 40 years old, and now like I'm a millionaire or whatever. There's no wrong time to start.
It's all mine.
Yeah, quick story. There was I forget the name of the man, but there was a guy that was a billionaire. I heard this from Tony Robbins, and he lost all of his money and went to like around like $100 million in debt.
Wow.
Guy was like in his 80s or something like that. Really, really old. Bro, this man, it's very easy to turn around in a situation like that and just fucking give up or like even end it all. Like, there's been people this year, unfortunately, with Robinhood, that there's been some bad stuff happening. And it's just like, he turned around and he decided, nah, I'm not going to let that happen to me. I'm not going to let this be the end all be all. The guy's a billionaire again.
Fuck, that's amazing.
And he did it, I think, it took the first time to him to get to it, from when he started his business to a billionaire, I think it was around like 40 years. Wow. He did it again in 1 year. In 1 year. And you can look up the story. I forget the name, but it is insane.
It's crazy.
Insane.
It's crazy, and it's just re-solidifies. It's like, had that guy, like he built himself up and then he dug himself down through whatever happened. And had that guy given up, even if he just gave up, he would have continued every single second to dig himself deeper and deeper and deeper. Instead, he said, you know what? I'm taking this loss. I can't change the past, but what I can do is change the future by starting in the present.
Exactly.
And he just probably took off, and fucking a year later, he's a millionaire again.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's crazy.
We've been filming this podcast for almost 4 months now, or maybe 3 months.
3 months, yeah.
And I tell you, it feels like yesterday when we were like, should we do a podcast? Should we start? Like, dude, get after it. And,
seriously.
And before we start to wrap things up, I do want to touch I don't want to get super into it, but like mental health, like you said, like it is serious, and there's a big stigma behind it that's starting to come out now, where it's like not accepted, but mental health is allowed. We are going to talk about it. And if anyone is struggling out there, like, you're not alone. please understand that you're not alone in the world. Like, if you feel like you have no one out there, nobody, reach out to me personally. Reach out to this platform. We're here. Everyone is here for anyone. Like, spread love, please. That's my one message today. Yep. Like, or that's my second message. Act now and spread love, and act now by spreading love. And that's really, I mean, just be there for people and be compassionate.
I love it. Matt, you got anything?
No, I just wanted to touch back on that last point, though. I saw on Shark Tank, there's this guy. He was an older guy, probably around 70, 80 years old.
Yep.
And he started selling cookies. He owned Famous Amos or something like that.
That's an awesome episode.
Dude, you seen that one, right?
Story is crazy.
I never watched it.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy's story is crazy.
I don't know if you know about it, if you want to touch on it, or I don't know.
I know that, I can't think of the name, but the gentleman, Famous Amos, I think he's not from the US, I don't think. I don't think so. But he started the company Famous Amos. He's the gentleman who's actually like on the bag, behind the brand. I think his last name is maybe Amos. I don't know.
Yeah,
this guy did it all, but he did it for love. He made cookies. He did it for this. And over the years, he sold all of his equity to the point where he literally did not own a penny. Yeah. And I don't know who owns There's still a cookie, so I don't know who owns it now.
No, he sold it off, but I don't know who.
He lost all of it. He started his own another cookie company.
And he's like 70 or 80 years old.
Yeah, he's just, man's attitude.
And he started from scratch.
It's crazy. And it's all out of love. It's maybe not the best businessman, but it's very
his genuine. Passion. And he started the Famous Amos brand. So, I mean, like, that's very well known. Like,
anything,
if you could go...
anything is possible. And it's like you said earlier, like, you'll never know what you can amount to if you don't do it. Like, you'll hold that regret for the rest of your life if you don't start. And to that start now point, if you don't start now, that time is still gonna happen, and you're gonna look back and be like, yeah, I should have started. It's just gonna keep building up.
Keep doing it over and over. Right. So thank you guys for watching until this time. If you watched it, made it all the way through.
Yeah.
I just came up with this, and I think I want to add this in here as a new segment. But if you guys want, for these episodes where it's just us, send us a little video or like a DM of yourself to our DMs. Mm-hmm. And, maybe if you have any questions, we'll keep it anonymous for you guys. But ask us a question about, how you should start something, or like go about something, or maybe it's a mental health question, something along those lines,
or a question about anyone we had on that we're recapping about.
Send us a question and we'll answer it on the show. Maybe we'll start a new little segment. I think it'd be a really good idea.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
That was cool. No, but that's awesome. Yeah, anyone listening, like I said, if you want to reach out off the record for anything, please contact us. And if you want to join this segment with no name, please send us a video.
Just say for the segment with no name.
Yeah. but yeah, guys, seriously, thank you so much for listening today.
Yeah. Make sure to like and subscribe wherever you're viewing or listening, and we will see you in the next episode.
Peace this way, not this way.